Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason pitched against the Washington Nationals, got whacked by a ball and had to leave in the 8th, but still pitched for 7 1/3 innings, allowed 5 hits but no runs, collected 8 strikeouts, and his 19th win on the season. And if we look at our awards things, not only are we in the pole position for the Cy Young Award, but we are also looking really good for the MVP. Jason's got 2 more starts in the year. We really want to do well in these last 2 so that we can solidify our case for MVP. He's already had his most valuable season thus far at 9.4 F4. So we want to make sure we get out here and do it to him. So let's get it. Bullpen day. We can max out hits per 9, walks per 9. Keep working on slider break, I suppose. Long distance throwing, speed and base running aggressiveness, I don't really care. None of this really does it for me, so I guess we're gonna have to try to make buddies again. So make buddies with who? Taijuan Walker? Yes, indeed. See how Walker's holding up? These guys think we're just a stepping stone to the postseason. Let's show them that we're not. Try and crush their dreams. Yes, in fact. Let's do it. And we get another opportunity out here. We won't be able to do any rivalries here, but we can, or we can't make any new tiers of friendship here, but we can get out here and make a rival out of Carlos Correa. So let's get it. Send some bants ahead of the game. Save the smack talk until after the game. Take yourself a little too seriously. Yeah. We've done this. So now we beefing with Carlos Correa. MLB Twitter going ham. And that should bring us up against the Colorado Rockies in Coors Stadium. Now, Jason has faced the Rockies a grand total of 7 times in 5 starts. He has a 3-2 record against them, a 4.05 ERA, and a 2.41 WOBA. So we want to get that ERA down as much as we can, which is always a challenge in Coors, but we're going to do our best. So we're going to have to get out here and get it.
Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Number 17, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next, Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games.
Let's play ball. 3.
So striding forward now, Victor Gutierrez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Well, D-backs get very little done in the top of the first, so now it's up to Jason to come out here in the bottom and hold it scoreless. So let's try to end the inning without giving up a run and collect a strikeout. Let's get it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Swats the first pitch, curveball for strike 1.
Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose.
Swings and misses at the changeup down below the zone for strike 2.
There's a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division.
That curveball now.
For whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not
foul tipped that curveball, and he was early on it. Well,
prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
I don't like that cutter execution.
And it's fouled away.
He has to swing to that one, and he's early on it. Inside slider is the call. Well, let's try not to break his shin on this one.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played.
Jason's
now.
only
It's
hit the
1-2.
one man this year, and that was on purpose.
Base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice
Although, of course, he'd never admit it to the league.
Reaches out for one.
Grounded over to second, and that should be first out of the inning.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
In now for Colorado, Keon Broxton. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Okay. Keon Broxton, of course, got himself a home run off of Jason last time around. Let's try to keep that from happening, shall we?
For strike one. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a
Two-seamer inside. That's 1-2 count.
High zone, have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Track cutter just outside the zone. Swing and a miss.
He got him on strikes.
And that'll be strikeout number 1 on the day.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch.
Well, he went swinging for that one up above the zone. Well, he should have been swinging for that one up above the zone, but PCI said he was still down bottom part of the zone. Carlos Correa now.
First offering on
See how our beef turns out on the field. Swings and misses at the slider first pitch, and that'll be strike 1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Two-seamer up and in, no swing. Ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Grounded down the
Grounded. Oh, nice dive at third base, and they got him. Well done, Jason, to close out the first.
They call it the hot corner.
And well done, too.
And this is a beauty to
Who is that?
More to come on the
I
show.
think that's Jack Reinheimer there at third base, filling in for Mark Madsen. Nice dive. Shortstop playing third. You better watch out. Might not be a power bat, but boy, he's got some range over there.
We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Yeah, you got no one better. Let's go.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the
High
air.
fly ball, left field, but Reese Hoskins can get back there. I think that's Reese.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players
It's
in the game.
Zambrano,
He puts it on the
Gutierrez,
line
Castilla, and
every
Reinheimer
night.
infield. Reese Hoskins, Michael Conforto, and Bryce Harper outfield. Mike Zunino's behind the dish today, and on the bump, as usual, Mr. Jason Parham.
Striding in for the Rockies, Bradford Robinette. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point.
One down. Here we go. Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a
Two-seam,
fastball
straight
right
down the pipe
Broadway,
at
taken
96,
for a
no
strike.
swing.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at.
Foul tip the curve ball, second pitch, and that'll be strike 2. Try slider down and away. Oh, bounces it off of Reinheimer's glove, but he's still able to recover and get the second out. Nicely done. Nice, guys. Reinheimer at third, really doing some work out there.
After a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Curveball right down the pipe on a tee for him to hit. No swing.
I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One of the things which may not, may or may not surprise you, given on things I've said and done on this channel in the past, is that I've kind of gotten an interest in this new game, Sekiro, which is one of the Soulsborne type games from FromSoft and the director Miyazaki. And I was watching a YouTuber by the name of Scribe, who he said something about the gameplay of Sekiro, which really resonated with me for this game of all things, which is that you should force the players that you're facing to, make you respect them. You shouldn't assume automatically that because somebody's hitting for, 350 or slugging, leading the league in slugging percentage, you shouldn't assume that they're going to take you yard every time that they hit your ball. You need to force them to. You need to make the best pitches you can and force them to make you stop pitching your best pitches the way you do.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Okay.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Overthrown fastball there.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch. Nobody better.
And a
Ooh,
slider runs
careful.
in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
I just got hit by a fastball, or just got hit by a ball last time out. I don't need any more contusions in my future.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow.
I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher,
That's a little frustrating, but at the same time, good pitch.
Quite a few more extra pitches. That's a quality
I have no problem with the spot. I have no problem with the call. It's just a better pitch than I gave it credit for.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Then again, this is Garrett Cole we're facing up here. Dude who's also in or was in the running for the Cy Young Award this year for the NL. But one of the best pitchers in the league right now. Swing and a miss. Change up down and in, and Rodriguez goes down on strikes.
Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season, it's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
I'll bring up Victor Ayala. Dude has some. Dude has a home run off of Jason, which is frustrating because he's the 8-hole hitter of the Rockies. Does not have that many career at-bats, so I can't really say if he's got a thing for Jason or if he's got Jason figured out or if it was just dumb luck. Either way,
2-1 after the foul.
I'm going to throw my best pitches at him until he forces me to throw something different.
The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air.
Fly ball, left field. Hoskins is under it. And that'll be the second out.
At the plate, Garrett Cole. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Yeah, but he's a pitcher, guys. Come on. Cut the guy some slack.
Into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, 2 away now. 2 away. Let it fly.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Try a slider down and away. Taps it. It wasn't very away either, so whatever. Try another cutter. Popped it up. Gutierrez is over there. That'll end the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll head to the
So first time through the order, and the D-backs have, or the Rockies have gone down in order the whole time. Let's see if we can't hold it that way.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss on the cutter. That's strike two.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's
Grounder to short. Castilla got it. Nice. That was a close play.
That's a heck of a play to get the first out.
Here comes Keon Broxton.
Try it again. Keon Broxton. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to
Two-seamer
start
inside, ball one.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Rocky center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count.
Taps it down, strike one.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Change up, strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, big guy.
Here now the
How about a
2-2.
two-seamer down and in?
Hit on the ground.
That is foul ball.
This is going to be a foul.
He was late on it.
Keeps things at 2-2.
About a two-seamer up and in.
Fouled off.
Fouled off. Okay. Well,
No runs, no hits, no errors.
give you that Showtime slider then, I think. See what you got.
And
Swing and a miss.
There on a late breaking slider.
Get outta
He's
here.
Down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
That'll bring up Carlos Correa again. First pitch slider is the call.
Ready to deliver.
I don't like the execution too much.
And
In fact, it goes way outside. No swing.
For ball one.
Swing and a miss.
Correa.
Way in front of that changeup.
Figure at 6'4" tall. He was a first-round pick.
I think Jason could have thrown 150 and that would have been out in front.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Two-seamer up and in was fouled, so we'll try a slider bottom of the zone somewhere.
Hey, have a rip, like you can. 1-1-1-1.
Grounded to third. Reinheimer's got it, and that will end the inning. So once again, 12 down, no hits.
Through 4, still tied, nothing.
I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have said that, but oh well. It's out now. There's no controlling it.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Jason Parham, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Over to first, pull, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Stay ahead.
Okay.
Good one right here.
And another throw over. And he'll dive
Really
back in
worried about
safely.
that runner over at first. Looks like he's got good wheels on him. I'm not sure who it is, actually.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Slider
there, and
down.
he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Here, 2 outs.
Zambrano
Out in front of that
over at
one.
First with 2 gone.
Runner, he's
Runners
gone.
off for second. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in
And
there at
they
second.
got him, or they did not get him, actually. As Rich Zambrano steals himself a bag. So good for you.
And on 0-2,
Oof,
misses
I'm
with the
dead.
fastball.
I would have been
Boy,
dead.
that was an
Should be
awfully
dead.
close pitch right there.
See it?
High
Let's go,
thumb on
kid.
the mound.
Hate that
I love
away
pitch called a
fastball. It's the
strike.
one
That's
that
of those
seems to
can go
get me.
either way.
More than any other
2-2.
pitch thrown to me, it's like that away pitch is always the one that gets me.
And he fouls this one off.
Foul that one off.
Hey, let it rip here.
The set and the 2-2.
High
Taken high
fastball.
for a ball. It's full now.
You gonna walk
3-2.
Jason?
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even
Bounced straight over to the first baseman, and that'll be final out of the inning. So it's still scoreless going into the bottom of the fifth. D-backs have some hits. The Rockies, well, you can see it for yourself.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. So far, 0-for-1 with a flyout.
They're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Thank you, Dan Plesac. Thanks for mentioning that.
Come on, big guy.
The 0-1.
Taps the changeup down for strike two.
Hey, nobody out now. Nobody out. Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
That one's right at the first baseman, man. That would have been a great double into the corner, but Ryan McMahon lines out, and it's out number one.
Riding in, Bradford Robinette. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Bradford. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Swing and a miss on the curveball, strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why.
And he turns this one
Oh,
around.
goodness.
Deep to center field. Conforto ranging back. He jumps and
He stole it at the wall! Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Spectacular catch right there.
Michael Conforto at the wall, pulls one back.
Got it just right.
Well done. I'm buying that man some steak tonight.
Now batting, the right fielder.
in now. Jared Gall.
That one's grounded over to short, and Jason gets out of the fifth unscathed, even though it very well should be 1-0. Rockies on top. It remains 0-0 going into the sixth.
No score. Digging in, Adrian Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good.
I'm still freaking out a little bit. That was awesome.
Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if
Two-seamer inside corner for a strike.
No balls and one strike.
Let's go now. One time now.
Here comes the 0-1.
Changeup taken, strike two. No hurry at all in this guy.
The strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on one well inside, and that'll be the fifth strikeout of the day for Jason. Be the first out of the inning.
Fastballs in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success.
Curveball down, strike one.
A strike at the knees, 0-1.
A changeup down below the zone for strike two. He was late on it.
Come on now, get him
Into
yourself.
the
Try to
windup.
cut
Here
her up and
comes
in.
the 0-2 pitch. And
Taps it away. Do I really want to use? Yes, I really do want to use Showtime on this slider. No mistakes. Swing and a miss.
He got him on strike.
Strikeout number 3, or excuse me, strikeout number 6 on the day for Jason. First one for Ayala.
Him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what
I'll
he
bring
offers
Garrett
up
Cole
there.
back up to the mound.
There aren't many guys
Strike him
like to see
out.
this guy on the mound.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your
Yeah,
home
yokes
ball.
that home run, or it's yokes that changeup, but he was way early on it.
In the ball game for the Rockies thus far.
Try to keep Garrett Cole off the board. Swing and miss. Warm up the bench, boys. You just got struck out on the side.
3 up, 3 down for Colorado.
That is now
Still
2 times through the order, and nobody 18 batters, 18 outs. I think is how I want to say that. And in fact, Arizona on top now, 1-0. Let's get out here, keep going. What is his name? Victor Gutierrez?
All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Two-seamer, strike one called.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high.
Inside cutter now the call.
Right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s,
right where Zunino wanted it, but no swing.
And left, right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south.
Jason having himself a decent outing here today. 1-2 count here.
Fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it.
Try curveball next. Just misses the zone with it.
Laying off, it's back to 2-2.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Pulled high in the air out to
fly
right
ball,
field.
right field, and Harper's under it. That'll be the first out. We got 8 outs to go.
So we still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National
Swing and a miss way early on that
He
first
offers the
pitch.
circle change and misses
Way
0-1.
early on that first pitch. Two-seamer, same spot.
And
No
there's
swing.
ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Try a slider.
High in the air.
That's
down
off the end of the
right
bat,
field
and Harper, I think, is going to have time to get to it.
He gets there
That'll be
and
the
makes
second
a
out of the
fly
inning.
ball
So
play, second out.
Gutierrez
So
and
number
Broxton
7
both down on flyouts to right field, and that'll bring up Carlos Correa.
And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
We got 7 outs to go.
Looked like he was trying to work in a
Curveball inside corner, no swing for ball 1.
Out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand.
Try curveball down. Taps it. Jason's got it. Nice comebacker.
And he'll toss this one on to
6
first as they're
outs to
kept
go.
on the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. D-backs lead it 1-0.
All right, Jason's on the plate here. Dan Siegel coming up to pitch. I almost don't care about the at-bat.
Jason Parham, he'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. No balls.
I mean, if we add another base
hit.
hit to the day, that'd be just icing on the cake so far, but I got other things on my mind rather than my batting average.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
All right, come on now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And
Jason just going to swing and miss on that slider outside, and that will send him down. That'll bring up Ryan McMahon here. Bottom of the 8th.
Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy.
Contact with it, but he was very early on it, so how about something else for you? Nope, no swing.
It's 1-1.
No one out now. All right, one time right here.
Try cutter up and in.
Lifted down the line.
Fly ball into foul territory. Hoskins racing over, and he gets it. 5 outs to go.
The first out of the inning. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
That'll bring up Bradford Robinette.
Robinette flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball.
Strike on the inside. Strike one.
Hey, come on now. Here we go. Here you go. Let it fly.
Into the windup.
Try a slider down and away. And he taps it. A good one to hit, or as good as that one was ever going to be, but it's still strike two.
Ready with the 0-2.
Two-seamer up and in. Caught the corner. Bradford Robinette goes down looking. Strike three called and 4 outs to go. That'll bring up Jared Gall.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air to center field.
Oh no, there's no pulling this one back. Well, that's how you break up a no-hitter, folks. You hang a curveball, they hang a curveball on you, and you knock it for a home run. Well, that's a damn shame, but it is what it is. If you don't like it, make a better pitch.
Oh, so close. But with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends.
All right, well, Jason's still out here. Pull your pants back up. We got to finish this one off, or at the very least, come out here, get through the eighth.
It's hard not to look past getting that last out, thinking about the ninth, D-Row, but they made him pay here with.
That's a fly ball into the gap.
And this is going to get down for
And that is going to be a triple, more than likely. Nope, they're going to hold him at second.
And your go-ahead run is in there.
So Jason kind of self-destructing here in the eighth. So we'll see. Yep, Matt Villegas going to come out here and relieve his starter after 7 2/3. Can't be too mad about that. I mean, it's frustrating, but you know, it's a reason. The reason is there's a reason that no hitters are so rare. There's a reason that perfect games, which that had been, are so rare. So we'll find out if we can hold it right where we're at. We got a runner on second, so Jason's on the hook for that runner. He could be on the hook for a loss. Find out if they can hold it, get the out, and make a rally in this one. Survey says Jason pitches for 7 2/3 innings, allows 1 run on 2 hits, which was that Jared Gall home run. Collects 8 strikeouts and gets a no decision in a game that the Diamondbacks ultimately lose. He remains at 19-3 on the season, and he stays at 78-42 in his career. His ERA is at 1.74, his FIP is at 2.15, and his xFIP is at 2.74. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.